Listen, would you like to come around my studio? This is a Wings Mellotron, and these were the original synthesizers. I must say, when we first saw them come in, we never thought we'd get them past the Musicians' Union. We thought somebody would be ringing up saying, "Oh, that's taking musicians' jobs," because it was, you know, like synthesizers have since. But EMI had one, and we used to record there. So again, you know, it was available to us. So probably the most famous thing we ever did on it, one of the first uses we ever put, was flutes on the front of Strawberry Fields. And I played a little sort of thing on the front of John's song there that really gave it like a distinctive character. I think I've still got the flutes up on here. So this is something I did for the anthology folks, you know, when they came around. But this is like, I think this is the original flutes, something like this. Let me take you down, and then you go, whoa, you do something like I've done a lot of the drumming on the new album, as I say, because having drummed for, this will be loud, watch out, so having drummed for years, since the old Lord Woodbine days, and sometimes I'd stand in, like in Hamburg, for Tony Sheridan didn't have a drummer, and I'd just have to play it. Anything I really can't do is shuffles. They're difficult to do, that's just a coordination I can't. But I can do more if it's just a straight sort of rockin'. I love you, like a bird needs a break. A bird needs a break? What are you talking about? And your mind is racing, you know. I want your heart, baby. Yeah, dropping on a plate. This is my very first amp I ever had, actually. When I was 14, I had this lamp called an El Pico, and it's, as you can see, it's very 50s. It's the design, you know. This is all very, looks like a piece of 50s furniture, you know. But here it's got, instead of putting guitars into it, it says mic 1, mic 2, gramophone, anything but guitars really. And for instance, I think it's Penny Lane, we said the fireman rushes in. And we just use that just for him rushing in, you know. Or at the other end of the mallet, this is 3 bars of office lighting, basically, only coloured pink. But there they go, as you can hear me switching them on. And they've appeared in glorious Technicolor. And this was it. This was EMI's nod to psychedelic lighting. Elvis will have been standing just about there somewhere. Bill Black backing him up. Well, since my baby left me, I found a new place to dwell. It's down at the end of lonely street. It's Heartbreak Hotel. It's so lonely, baby. You'll be so lonely. You'll be so lonely. You could die. So that, for me, is a very special piece of wood. That's the Elvis Presley bass. You know, round about those days, it's also sort of a little bit sleazy, a little bit cabaret, but you get stuff like this. I love the sound. Ooh, come on, baby. Can I buy you a drink? Oh, all right. Where are you from then? I'm with the government. All right. I'll have a gin in it. Well, come on, baby, my little darling. Want to drink with me? Come on, honey, maybe we'll go back to my flat. I'll go on and twist my arm. Yeah! It's back, yeah. Do. You see, you can have acres of fun on these things. Oh boy, I tell you, you see what I mean about the sleaziness of it all? I love it. Oh, France! Welcome to the castle. Quite a windy night out, yeah? But you know, I always love it here in Herschwig von Schlechtheim. Who's this Hans character? I've never heard of him. Don't worry, my darling. We're all together. Woo! You can have a lot of fun on these things. Oh, I'll tell you. Not just me, a lot of young people, too, are looking for this equipment now. I mean, I know Lenny Craddock. He uses it.
Hobbits.
Kravitz! I knew I got that wrong. And then he Craddock